Welcome back, everybody, to Road to GM, and we are back at it. Back at it, man. I know you see the rating, we dropped below 1900, but I've been taking a break from rapping. That's why this isn't a live game, but the live games are coming back, so do not worry about those. I've been focused on my end game practice, my prep on my openings, and my tactics. That's how I've been trying to do because I'm just stuck at this rating. And just trying to force my way through is not working, so I need to start taking action, start taking steps to make a change. We're trying to make a change here. But without further ado, let's get into this game. Brilliant night sack on the board. Brilliant night sack on the board. Stop playing with them, but like, comment, subscribe, and let's go. So, my opponent plays e4, and we got to jump out with the Sicilian. He develops his knight, and now I develop my pawns out, just build up a nice little strong wall here. If he plays the open, which he doesn't, he plays the Alapin. And now we just go for the accelerated dragon, because I'm like, I don't really know what to do. And in the moment, I'm just trying to blitz the moves out. He plays d4. I take, he takes, and now I develop my bishop, develop my knight. He pushes, and I'm like, that can't be good, so I'm going to take, pawn takes, trade the queens. You know I don't like a queen trade, but I'm like, bro, we got to do it. Like, we have to do it. Otherwise, he'll take me if I got to move my knight. It's under attack. So I got to take the queens, not let him castle, and then drop my knight back and target this pawn immediately. He slides the rook over. And now I play e6 just to hold that pawn in place, because that pawn is going to be a struggle. He's not going to be able to defend it with a pawn because the knight's in front of the pawn. So if he moves the knight back, we just chop. We chop that. So he develops his bishop. I develop my knight, just putting extra pressure on this, forcing him to go back with his bishop, making him waste time, making him waste 10 pizzies. We castle here. He jumps his knight in, and now I play a6 in preparation for b5, but he doesn't want me to get b5, and then you know what? I can respect that. So instead, I play b6 because I want to fianchetto this thing. He lashes out with g4. Bishop b7. We playing calm. We playing calm, cool. Calm, cool, and collected. He starts launching his pawns. I'm like, okay, let's jump the knight in. Threaten to take this knight because ain't nothing defending it. He jumps his knight in. Now I start galloping my knights in. Proud. These knights are some proud conquerors. I might want to try to jump in here, get a bishop trade, and then fork his rook and bishop. That's an idea I'm having. Plus, you see, no shirt, man. No shirt. Check out the task. No shirt is one of these videos, man. He drops the knight back, attacking my knight, and now I jump my knight in. I'm like, okay, I'm winning the exchange here. He drops his bishop back, not taking with his bishop, because I'm going to take back, and he's going to be in the same situation. Even though that's the top engine move, he drops his bishop back. And low-key, I got greedy. I took this rook. I really should have took this pawn and just won a full piece. But I got tunnel vision on the rook. Now I slide my rook to the open file. He starts pushing his pawns, and I'm like, okay, I'm up the exchange, but my bishop is so crammed up. I gotta find a way to free that in the future. Y'all, so stay tuned. It's gonna get serious. If I push this pawn, I lose this pawn with check, so we can't do that. Instead, I jump my knight in. Let's get a trade. He doesn't want to take. I'm expecting him to just take my knight. I'm gonna take with the rook, hit his bishop, slide my other motherfucker around, and just try to get busy. But he steps up with the king, and that, my friend, is a blunder, because I can just take this pawn with 10 pizzy on the bishop. And you're probably like, bro, Franz, your knight's gonna get trampled. No, it's not, because I'm hitting the bishop right now, so it has to leave. It has to go here. This is the only square it can go to. That's where, or here. Here. I was mistaken. That was on me. I was mistaken. But as soon as that bishop backs up, it used to guard this square. But now my rook holds it down. So shout out to that. Now we come back. He pins up, and now look at this. Okay, no, this wasn't the right. This wasn't it. I jumped my knight back. I'm like, you want to do a rook trade? We can do a rook trade. He steps out the way. And now I get ready to double up the rooks, because I'm like, okay, we need to get the other rook activated. If we can double up, that's good business. Oh, but I blundered a pawn. Also, there wasn't a way I could really defend this. So I step up. Now he slides the rook over, and I double. I'm like, let's go. Let's get after it then. He drops his bishop back because he's protecting this infiltration point. Now I jump my knight in. Hitting his bishop. What's that bishop doing, my friend? He drops back and... This check is probably best. But I'm looking at this bishop. Like, I need to get this thing free. So I spot a little something. I spot knight takes e5. Knight takes e5, sacking a whole knight with the idea of, if you take, my bishop is that much closer to getting out. And I'm coming in with this check to pick up my piece again. And you're thinking, okay, you take the knight, I give the check. You step back, I take the knight, you take the bishop. Yeah, but then I take the other knight, and I'm hitting the bishop. So he steps back, and I take the knight. And here, he resigns. My opponent resigns, and let me walk through why he resigned. Because, say he goes like this. I have rook c1 check first before I take this, drawing him back. Now I take, I'm threatening this bishop, and I'm threatening this check, picking up. Just picking up an extra piece. So he has to be wary. And that's why he resigned here. But I want to show y'all the brilliant move before we get up out of here, man. So do not leave. Wait to see that cyan blue before you click off. Oh, blue is beautiful. And just like that, like, comment, subscribe, and I'm going to catch you on the next one. Doses.